Hey folks, I thought I'd do a video on the new GoPro Hero 7 Black. It's supposed to have a lot better audio for one, and then also it's supposed to have a lot better image stabilization. They call it Hyper Smooth, and so I'm just walking with it. I don't have a selfie stick or anything. I'm just using the GoPro Shorty, which is kind of like an extendable mini tripod. So I think this would be a good test. The audio is a lot better if you're just holding the GoPro by itself without the little case, the surround case, but then you have no mount, so you have no way to mount it on anything. So this is with the built-in surround case that it comes with. And I'll just kind of walk around here and get a sense of the image stabilization. I'm not trying to hold it stable or anything like that. I'm just holding it out in front of me. And then I'll also do a run with it too, a little bit of a run, so you can kind of see how stable it is when I run with it. Also, in terms of audio, from everything that I've heard and my tests with this, the audio is really a lot better. I'm not sweetening the audio or anything. I normally do sweeten the audio with my videos, but for this video, this is just the raw audio. And I think it's quite usable, just built in. Now, of course, it's going to sound better either outside of the outline case, surround case, and then also it'll sound better. Here, let me sit down here for a second. Oh, no, I guess I can't. It's been raining and it's pretty wet here. Anyway, it'll sound better outside of the surround case, but then also if you use an external microphone. GoPro has a little external microphone adapter that you can use, and then you can have a little lavalier mic. That will always be better audio, but it's a little impractical because that adapter is pretty big. It's almost like, I don't know, a quarter or half the size of the actual GoPro, so that doesn't make sense a lot of times. So I'm really glad they improved the audio with the GoPro Hero 7 Black. I think that's something that I was really looking forward to, you know, in getting this, because I was never really happy with the audio on prior GoPros. So anyway, let me turn this around and I'll do a little run and walk kind of fast and kind of see, we can kind of get a sense of how stable it is. I'm walking at a brisk speed here, and I'm not really trying to hold it steady. I'm just walking normally, walking fast. And we can kind of get a sense of how stable it is when I walk. This also has a cool hyperlapse feature as well, which is GoPro's version of the time lapse. They call it not Hyper Smooth. They call it Time Wave, I believe. And I'll try to do one of those and put it at the end of this video so you can see how that is. But that's supposed to be really impressive as well. So all in all, so far I'm really impressed with the GoPro Hero 7 Black. And they say that, you know, the image stabilization is supposed to be like a gimbal, just like having a gimbal. Now, it's not quite as good as a gimbal in my experience. You know, it doesn't necessarily replace a gimbal, but it's really close. And for something that's this small, I think it's almost like a gimbal in terms of how smooth it is. And they, you know, it's pretty impressive actually, because they have like complex technology and something within the GoPro that the way that it smooths it out is it's supposed to kind of anticipate your next move and stuff like that, and kind of smooth out the image that way. So let me go ahead and put this in a hyperlapse mode here, and we'll see how that looks. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been my test of the GoPro Hero 7 Black, both for the image stabilization, image quality. By the way, we are in 4K 60 right now. When it first came out, it could not do the Hyper Smooth, the full image stabilization in 4K 60. It could only do it in 4K 24, but then they had a firmware update recently, which does enable you to do that now in 4K 60 and 4K 30, as well as lower resolutions as well. So I'm on the full Hyper Smooth, you know, image stabilization mode right now. Anyway, thanks for watching, and let's check out the time wave feature, hyperlapse.